So I'm using feather blade again because I absolutely loved it. So I'm seasoning it generously with salt. I'm going to put the meat into a bowl. This is about an hour before I'm going to cook it with those spices. Maybe that was 2 tablespoons. Make sure it's all completely coated. So I'm cooking the curry in my pressure cooker tonight. It'll take 40 minutes once the lid goes on in the pressure cooker, and it'll take about 2 hours simmering on the stovetop if you want to just do it in a casserole dish. I have put 1 red onion chopped, and it's just sauteing in some vegetable oil. I will put the spice blend ingredients and method in the comments. Onions are getting soft, so I'm going to slice in 2 fat garlic cloves. This is a truffle shaver. I can't live without it, and I've got a feeling thousands of you have gone out and bought one because it's life-changing, and you get a better flavour with your garlic if you don't crush it in one of those mashy, crushy things. Anthony Bourdain would never use one of those crushy things. I'm using, because I don't have any fresh ginger, I'm going to do 2 heaped teaspoons of the Jux freeze-dried ginger. This is different to ginger powder. I can smell it straight away. So I'm putting in a couple of lemongrass stalks. I'm now going to put the beef in, turn them over. Next going in are a tin of plum tomatoes, or you can use chopped tomatoes if you don't want to do this, which I love doing, you know I do. Next I've got some beef stock. This is about 500 ml, but I'm not sure if I'm going to need it all because I only want to cover the beef. So I'm rinsing out. I actually think that's enough. So I've used 250 ml of beef stock. I've got 6 kaffir lime leaves that I keep in the freezer. They are fantastic to have in the freezer. I've got some chili. That is 1 bird eye chili, seeds and all, going in. I think that's everything. I'm just going to check my own recipe. Yes, that's it for now. So I'm going to, if you're cooking this on a stove top, you want to cook it uncovered for about 2 hours. In the pressure cooker, I'm going to cook it for 40 minutes. In the pressure cooker, I'm going to cook it for 45 minutes. This next stage might seem like a bit of a faff, but I want to reduce the sauce a bit. Plus, it also means if you put it, all the meat and the bits and pieces into a separate bowl, it's easier to pick out the kaffir lime leaves and the lemongrass. Also, because it's much later than I thought it would be. So I'm just going to put this on the saute function for 10 minutes and just reduce that sauce a little bit. And I'm going to reduce it with half a tin of coconut milk. I'm going to add a couple of teaspoons of sugar. So I'm going to put in about a teaspoon of fish sauce and break the meat up with the back of a fork. Break the meat up with a fork. Drop it back into the pan and just leave that to simmer for 10 minutes. And here it is, beef in a coconut sauce. It's similar to a rendang if you need a flavour profile. I'm serving it with some lime, and I've also got, look away India, she hates coriander. She's one of those people, it's a genetic thing. It's in your genes that you don't like coriander. It tastes repellent, apparently. So a few coriander leaves. Oh God, it smells beautiful. I'm so hungry.